Mother, what you're about to see is an imaginative glimpse into the future. A Hollywood view of the year 1960. We'll see some rather startling things, some of which may be commonplace by then. Here we go, to the city of the future. It's 1960, remember? And we're visiting the home of Mr. and Mrs. Ames, who might be your neighbors or mine.
Hi, Bert.
Hi, Danny.
Hello, Second. Hello, darling. Hey, Mom, I'm hungry. What have we got for dinner tonight?
We're having sirloin steak broiled in butter.
Steak, steak, steak. Every night the same thing. Can't we ever have anything else?
Danny, my boy, you're lucky to get steak. Yeah. I remember back in 1944, we thought we were lucky to get any kind of meat. Isn't that right, Mother?
Okay, I'll make a deal with you. If you'll get me one of those new Super P-1038 convertible rocket planes to fly to school, I'll eat anything you say.
Danny, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. You've got a lovely plane now.
That old helicopter? That's no fun.
Now, Danny, I told you before, we can't afford a rocket ship. Now, if I hear any more out of you, I'll ground you, then you'll have...
Okay, I'll be good. Golly, if I had to start going around in an automobile, my girl would take one look and say, shoo, shoo, baby.
Shoo, shoo, baby. Where in the world did you hear that?
Well, one of those old programs we get on the reversiscope.
Yeah, how'd it go?
Shoo, shoo, baby.
Oh, yes, I remember. Shoo. Oh, my. I love those old songs. See if you can find that program again, Danny.
Okay.
Shoot, shoot, baby. Papa's gone to the 7 seas.
Let's see now. When was that popular?
I think it was back in 1944, wasn't it, Mother?
Yes, get 1944, Danny.
All right. 1948, 44. There we are. It's a little old-fashioned, Pop, but you asked for it.
Well, let's hear it anyway.
Hello, everyone. I'm Jack Carson.
Oh, dear, do you remember how funny he used to be?
Funny, who, Carson? But I remember a little fella around that time by the name of Charlie Ruggles. Oh, he was really funny.
Charlie Ruggles? I don't remember him.
Must have been before my time, too.
We've got a handful of stuff around the microphone we hope you'll all enjoy. First of all, of course, no program would be complete in 1944 without the voice. Frank Sinatra.
Berlin, when the lads go marching in, you could never keep them happy down on the farm after they take Berlin. They're gonna start a row and show them how they'll sock from Berlin to Tokyo. They're gonna take a hike through Hitler's Reich and change his heart. What you know, Joe, there'll be a hot time in the town of Berlin when the lads go marching in. You could never keep them happy down on the farm after they take Berlin.
Our friends, here are two of Hollywood's most radiant stars with one of the great songs of our time. Dennis Morgan and Irene Manning singing One Alone from the Desert Song.
One alone to be my own, I alone to know your caresses, one to meet when I live, the one my worshiping heart is restless. At your call I give my all my life and all my love and joy. It would be a magic world to me if you were mine.
Ladies and gentlemen, may the studio and switch control to a war plant where one of our greatest stars is making a personal appearance to entertain the workers. With pride and pleasure, we give you Canada's distinguished daughter, Miss Deanna Durbin, with her unforgettable Begin the Begin.
When they begin, it brings back the sound of music so tender. It brings back a night of tropical splendor. It brings back a memory evergreen. What moments divine, what rapture serene. Till clouds came along to disperse the joys we had tasted. And now when I visit the earth, the chance that was wasted, I know but too well what they mean. So just listen to me. Let the love of the world let it sleep like the dead desire I only remember. When they begin, oh yes,
One of the greats of modern music, Benny Goodman's band and his arrangement of Sing, 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 with Benny himself on clarinet and Harry James on trumpet. Benny?
Back in 1944.
Now we can eat, huh, Mom?
Yep.
Someone at the door.
Snap on the fluorescreen screen and see who it is, Danny.
Okay. But if it's the truant officer, I'm incognito.
Who is it, Danny?
It's Mr. Gildersleeve from next door.
Ah, greetings, little chum. Hello, neighbors. Lovely evening, isn't it?
Now, look here, Gildersleeve. I only let you in to see if you've thought of a new topic of conversation.
Well, as a matter of fact, I have.
You have? Well.
Ames, old man, I find you've been wrong these 16 years.
I've been wrong.
All this time you've been worried about owing me a paltry $15.
Yes, I have. I mean, no, I haven't.
I just found an old memo. And would you believe it? All this time it was me that owed the $15 to you. Well, I've decided to teach you a lesson. When I find I owe a man $15, I pay it. Sorry you had to wait so long.
You sure there's nothing crooked about this?
Certainly not. I just happen to be an intelligent citizen, that's all. My Canadian 6th War Loan bonds mature today. If you'd had a little more vision back in 1944, you'd be in a position to pay your debt.
Now, just a minute, please. I have plenty of bonds and no debt.
Oh, no credit, eh? Well, I'm sure you'll sleep better tonight now that you've decided to straighten things out with me. The trouble with you, Ames, is that you're a small man. A small man in every way.
Oh, is that so? Well, the trouble with you is that you're a big man in only one way. There. I hate that laugh.
Have you really got a lot of victory bonds, Dad?
Well, of course we have. We bought all we could afford, and a few more, I'm glad to say. Some of them are in your name, too, son.
Oh, boy, then I can make a down payment on a rocket plane.
A rocket plane, nothing. That money is a down payment for a college education for you.
I'll go if I can have my rocket plane, and my pal Joe goes with me. You don't want me to get smart all by myself.
Well, I'm afraid your pal won't be going to college, Danny. See, Joe's parents didn't buy any bonds.
I can't understand that. Joe told me his dad made a lot of money in those days.
That's true. A lot of people did, but some of them didn't have sense enough to hang on to it.
Gee, poor Joe.
Well, Mother, I guess now you can have that plastic fur coat you want, huh?
Oh, darling, how wonderful. And we can have this old-fashioned house brought up to date.
Yeah.
Oh, say, Pop,
What?
will you lend me $2 in your plane on Saturday?
Yeah, what for?
I want to go to Australia.
Australia?
Sure, we're going to hold our class picnic there.
Well, be sure you stop off in Honolulu for a sandwich, will you?
Well, there's 1960. Maybe. Who knows? But there's another friend of Canada here, Bing Crosby, singing Get on the Road to Victory.
Get on, get on, get on the road to victory. Get off Get off the rusty dusty and get on the road to victory. Buy another bond today. Get up tomorrow morning. Get down, and give another pint of blood. Get 1, get 10, get 50 victory bonds again, for you can win the war that way. When you're safe at home this evening from the factory, you can write that lonely soldier overseas. You can tell him that you're working at the factory, but compared to him you live a life of ease. So you better get on the road to victory. Get off the rusty dusty and get on the road to victory and buy another bond today. Get on the road to victory. Get off the rusty dusty and get on the road to victory and buy another bond today. Sure, I know you bought a few of them the last time, thinking that was all you'd ever need to get. Well, the Army has been fighting since the last time, and they haven't laid a rifle down as yet. So you better get on the road to victory. Get off the rusty dusty and get on the road to victory and buy another bond today.